football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving. The opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He hands it off from the gun. Good enough for first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Dropping back, it's Joslin. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking for the wideout, and it falls incomplete. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Now it's second down here. Looking for some space. It's Lyle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
First and 10 now for the offense. Pulls it in. It's Gilbert. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He lets it go. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. Touchdown, Miami. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. SMU offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks a tackle into the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Lyle. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. And he steps out of bounds. That's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. With the catch, it's Williams.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitching catch.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he Cross into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now in the 25. Play action here on first down. That's caught. It's Lee. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
To throw, it's Joslin. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And tackle is made at the 4. First down and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First and goal for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-13. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship. Deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to chuck it again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
And the Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They mix it up with a run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is
Swarm for the pass rush.
well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Lee. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Picks up the first, looking for more. And the Mustangs offense is on the move now.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Joslin. The short completion of the tight end. That's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Touchdown, SMU. Add 6 more points to the total. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside. Oh, what a decision by the returner. He takes it back in the end zone and is tackled for a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
And the SMU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Joslin. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Joslin. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point puts them up 9 now.
That makes the score SMU 37, Miami 28.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been when he left it in the end zone. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Lyle. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this away to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were productive in the first half, but put themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. They tackled him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, Much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Lee.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. QB keeper all the way. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down and goal upcoming. To the air, it's Joslin. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Second down after the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And completion makes it second and short. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Canes. Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grinding away with their running game. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looking to throw. It's Joslin. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looking for a gap. It's Lee. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? He'll hand it off. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. It's a keeper. Defense stops him short of the mark. So now it's fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? That is broken up and incomplete.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Close to the tight end. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here.